I'm just gonna make you know that, plain and straight. I am good enough for you, but at the moment, I know that I can be better for myself. I know I can do better for myself.
Subscribe to my channel.
To see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I will be talking about being your own competition. What does that actually mean? Like, how can I compete with myself? There are so many aspects out there, so many things, so many people can compete with, compare it. Why would I want to compete with myself? I choose to compete with nobody but me. I know where I am, I know where I'm coming from, I know where I want to be. So when I think about those things, then that's where I'm like, okay, Sabrina, you can do better. I'm not going to put myself down anymore and be like, okay, you deserved this. You're not good enough for this person. You're not good enough to do this. You're not good enough to do that. I am. Actually, I am good enough for you. I'm just gonna make you know that, plain and straight. I am good enough for you, but at the moment, I know that I can be better for myself. I know I can do better for myself. It's been a long year. Honestly, who am I? I'm that little black girl who was born on Saturday, September 21st, 2002. I was raised by so many different women, and they have played a very important part in my life. Some of these roles that these women play, and some of the homes and the aspects, the things that I've learned, they're not always positive things, but these are what I've learned and how I'm like, okay, I do not want to be like this person. The way how I was treated, I don't want to treat somebody else like that. So I have to think about those things whenever I'm making certain decisions. Like, okay, I was hurt like that once. I don't want to hurt somebody like that too. So I think about that. Honestly, for the past 2 years, it's been rough. It's been absolutely rough. So I'm gonna start from 2020. Or before I go there, I was born at the Percy Junior Hospital. I don't remember much from my childhood. I know I was very rude. I know I used to get a lot of beating. I know I was very feisty. I know I would say anything that comes to my mind, and I don't care. You feel all you want to feel about it. I used to be in so many situations and stuff that I'm not proud of, but I'm okay that I've been there, because now I know, I've learned, and I'm never going there again. I started I think Alice in Early Childhood. Yes, so that's the first school I went to, Alice in Early Childhood. I went to Zionel Primary. I left from Zionel. I went to Kingston, to Mispo College. I left from Mispo College to Greenwich College. I left from Greenwich. Then I went back to Zionel. Excuse me. Oh wait, how it go? Oh yes, I went to Zionel. I left from Zionel. I went to Galena and St. Mary. I left from St. Mary. I went back to Zionel. Left from Zionel. I went to Kingston, to Greenwich. I left from Greenwich. I went to Mispo, and that's where I graduated. I passed for Convent of Mercy, which is called Alpha, and I actually got a transfer to the Bishop Gibson High School. Kind of like my backbone. Part of it. So I went to the Bishop Gibson High School. There I started to develop a love for black, because being told that you're black and ugly, I didn't know that I'd have such a strong love for black people, and like, hey, you are black, you're beautiful, so what? I am black, so what? I'm going to say what is so special about being black, but yeah, we're black, of course something is special about being black. I entered Miss Bishops in 2019. Guys, I was an extreme failure. Queens, I was an extreme failure. I want to say extreme failure because I've learned. The question that I was asked, I must talk about this. What has been your biggest accomplishment and why? In my head, my biggest accomplishment was my academic standard at primary school and how I was able to get myself into such a noble institution that is helping me and molding me to become a better woman. I do consider this to be my biggest accomplishment because so far growing up and being a part of a community, being a part of change, knowing that many persons, many of my family, they're not within this ground, and now to be here, I do consider that to be my biggest accomplishment. But no, Sabrina was like, my biggest accomplishment is going to school. I haven't been going to school often, and now that I'm able to go to school more often, I do consider this to be my biggest accomplishment. I thank you. Somebody could have like lit me off a stage and say, yo, come off now, shut up. No, but I think that could be an accomplishment for somebody. But it wasn't my biggest accomplishment. So anyways, 2019 was a failure. I entered back in 2020. 2020, I'm like, okay, you got to do this. My friends and family like, okay, you can't enter and flop. You have to enter and ensure that you excel. I did my best, and I'm now the crowned Miss Bishops. The last Miss Bishops, February was like 2020, 21, 2022. 2021, 2022, 2 years since I've been Miss Bishops. I'm excited. I'm really happy for that. After Miss Bishops, I think I did my first interview, my first radio interview on Sun City FM. It was good. I mean, being asked, I feel like the question the guy asked me, it was an insult, but being able to, or he wasn't trying to imply that, but he was like, as a black girl, or a black girl looking like you, something like that, how does it feel? How would you encourage other black girls, especially persons who wouldn't think that you would have won this competition? You mean like black girls like me? Something wrong with me? Something wrong with me? Anyways, I don't think that's not what he was trying to say. Let me not go there. So I'm like, I do encourage black girls to love themselves, to be comfortable in their own skin, be their own competition. If you can't love you, who is going to love you? Why would you want to force somebody else to love yourself? It's good to have somebody to love you, because when you feel like you're out of the love for yourself, there's somebody like, hey, don't give up. I'm gonna recharge you up and you're good again. But learn to depend on your own love. So after that, I think I graduated high school. I started my first job. I worked at Sutherland. It was I was stressed. I'm used to being taken care of. I'm used to getting what I want. Not me having to spend my own money, and I was still being taken care of and getting what I want. So you have to be the favorite. Anyways, so I did all of that. 2021 I started 2020. Then I left Sutherland in 2021. I started modeling in 2021 too. Then it's been modeling, photo shoots, jobs, and all of that. Now, let me say, back to the topic, back to where we started, competing with yourself. Let me think about it. Me with my background, me with myself, trying to compete with somebody who is 10 times ahead of me financially. How am I going to get there? That's just going to burden my mind, put so much strain on my heart, hatred too. Like, how are you there and I'm not there, not knowing that hey, they'll get one ladder for climb and reach up there, and you have to go around Mount Everest, climb Himalayas, jump through River Nile for reach. You have to think about those things too. When I started learning to compete with me and not with anybody else, I am like I became content. Like, if I don't do something, nobody else is going to know that hey, I was supposed to do this but I never do it. I'm like, okay, Sabrina, you were supposed to do this, you didn't do it. How can you do this? You have to do this, Sabrina. This is for you. I give myself time. It's not a race. I started to embrace me. I started to love myself. Mine big not knees. I mean, like, they were like a big thing in high school because of my best friends. I don't know why them feel like say BK. I thought BK meant Burger King, but it meant big knees. So them start calling me BK and me feel nice and stuff. Only to find out it meant big knees. Come on, them did big. Them still big, but I'm embracing me. I'm not competing with any girl. I'm not competing with any girl overall. I'm not competing with long hair. I'm not competing with body structure. I'm not competing with language, with fluency. I'm not competing with personality. I'm not competing with anything at all. I'm only competing with the girl I was yesterday so that I'm not her anymore. That's what my life is about now, trying to not be the girl that I was yesterday, because every day the aim is to learn something. I've learned so much and I'm like, Sabrina, you cannot go back there. Don't put yourself back in that position. You deserve better. Stop settling for less. You can do it. I believe in you. Don't make anything make you feel like, hey, I can't do this. I'm not good enough. You are good enough. You just need to work on the things that you know that you're weak in, and then you can make a difference. I'm currently launching, or I'm going to launch my business. More information on that will be coming soon. Thank you to my auntie. See, I tell you, I'm loved enough. I'm like a favorite, but let's not go there. I don't want anybody to get all jelly. So yes, I'll be launching my business. I'm proud of me. I'm extremely proud of myself. And this is not proud. What English, me not like English, you know. But one of them big word there. One of them word there. Me. I mean, I'm proud of how hard I'm working. I'm humble too. I'm not going to boast and be like, hey, I'm better than you. I've been in this. I've been in that. I'm good. I'm better. No, I am content. I am happy. I feel like what I'm doing, it's going to get me somewhere. It's going to get me where I need to be. I love me. I love you too. Learn to love yourself. Learn to be okay with yourself. Learn to say that, hey, you are black, you are beautiful, you are smart, you are you. Don't let anybody change you. I was not made to be perfect, but I was perfectly made. That's my motto. God did not make me to be a perfect young woman, or I'm like, why do I need to do this? Why do I need to do that? I'm already perfect. No. God made me perfectly. That means he made me in his image. So anyhow and any way he made me and decided that, hey, I want Sabrina to look like this. I want Sabrina to be like that. That is perfection. But the perfection that he made, he did not make me to be perfect. To be, hey, I'm a perfect person. Nothing is wrong with me. Nothing is wrong with the way how God makes us. And people stop calling the way how God makes you a flaw. My bone them just big and tan up, so it's a flaw. God made you like that. That's you. Learn to embrace, love yourself for who you are. Learn to accept that, hey, this is me. And if God can look at me and call me beautiful, if God has made me in his image, and I'm like, God, you made me like this. I mean, come on. Stop. You are beautiful. Tell yourself that daily. You don't need to depend on somebody to tell you that you're beautiful. You don't need to depend on somebody to tell you that, hey, you're good enough. You are good enough. Speak these things over yourself. Speak these things over your life. Speak these things daily, and it makes all the difference. I love you so much, and this is probably a long video, and my voice is so squeaky, and I don't want to annoy anyone any longer. So do have a fantastic rest of the day, and do take care and be safe. Bye bye. That's why I end my calls. Like, me coulda like just drop from sky and just drop, go after work. Maybe at work. I'm not like that. I don't like that at all. But anyways, you're looking at the face of the next Miss Universe. Bye bye.
Subscribe to my channel.
To see